Hmm. Sorry. I was momentarily distracted. Alright, so, I mentioned last time all about the Kruger L-21 Wolf in Star Citizen. And now, ooh, very, very water world here. Very nice. Alright, so Star Citizen, my fleet, and my org. I've mentioned before that I'm not a huge... I've got some kind of social anxiety, that I don't do great in big crowds. So there's an element of... definitely an element of, I need to... you know, I don't necessarily want to make a huge org, but I feel like I should make an org. So, yeah, maybe there's a little bit talking through things. I'm sure I've done this before, but my thought is that I don't want to be, like, super hardcore into any one particular element of the game. I want it to be, I want it to be big into just a generalist org. I want you to be like, I want you to, you know, if you join my org, it's a group of people who are just online and probably having some divisions, probably going to have... There's ways that orgs are going to work in-game mechanically. So, like, are we going to be associated with the mercenary guild? Are we going to be associated with the mercenary guild? Are we going to be associated with the well, you know, like the industrial guild, the crime guild? And I don't know. For one thing, I don't know how the whole crime thing is going to work. I don't necessarily... Star Citizen is a morally gray world, so, like, I'm not 100% sure if you can play both sides to some degree. But they had mentioned specifically that you cannot, like, align yourself... And I have to... Their exact wording, I think, is something that I'd like maybe a little bit of clarification on. I was watching through the CitizenCon demo where they were talking about it earlier, and, like... I mean, they mentioned being locked in, but I'm not 100% sure if that's, like, hey, I as a player am... Like, what does it mean that I as a player am associating myself with this guild? Does that just mean taking a singular mission? Does that... Just a singular mission, repping them, like there's this particular alignment thing. I'm not sure if, and I'm not 100% sure, can't remember, because also, yeah, I wasn't, like, hugely paying attention. I did kind of have it on just as background stuff. That I was maybe a little bit more than half paying attention to. I'm not sure, like, if you as the individual can align yourself with the guilds. And there's orgs, which are, like, player groups. There's factions, which are NPC groups, which would be, an example would be, like, a company or a corporation. So, like, R-Corp or Hurston. That would be a faction. Then a guild would be, like, the Mining Guild, or the Mercenary Guild, which is, like, a collection of factions, which is a group of factions and orgs, to be, you know, clear about that. But yes. Yeah, I don't know what necessarily I want to align with. I was thinking the Science Guild. I want to mainly... The loops I want to do... I want to do base building. But I don't, like... I want to have an outpost. Either an outpost or a series of outposts in a group of systems. I mean, hell, potentially every system, right? That's just a trading outpost that also acts as an org hub. Definitely like, and trade hubs, not refinery outposts, not, you know, mining outposts. There might be a mining thing here or there because I happen to like this spot and there happens to be a resource to mine, so I will extract it. But that base is not primarily there for mining, right? Kind of thing. And when the resource is done, it's, you know, getting taken out. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Wow, dude. Fiber... Sealant, which is definitely a valuable thing. These little bug dudes, ornamental. What was he gonna say? I feel like I was trying to find spice. Spice was a thing. I haven't paid too much attention, I will admit. And I am trying to work my way back, but I've gotten turned around. Yeah, so I was thinking the Science Guild. I do want to do exploration. Okay, so my ideal gameplay loop would be, I have my outpost. Well, okay, I don't know. My ideal gameplay loop would be do some mercenary missions. Not difficult mercenary missions, as difficult as I want them. As difficult as I'm feeling, like, with a group of friends or solo, whatever. Loot all the stuff, take it back, dismantle it, craft it into, you know, not like super high-end equipment. Maybe if there's like NPC missions that are like, hey, craft me however many things. You know, I craft them with, because I'm assuming that, you know, dismantling equipment, dismantling loot, it's probably not going to be the best way to get resources. It's probably going to be mining in low-sec areas and, you know, high-risk, high-reward type deal. So that'll be a thing. That will definitely be a thing. And exploration is a thing I also want to do, especially because, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how dynamic everything is going to be with Star Sim, but that's definitely an element to it. Like, if I find a pirate base, or if I find an outpost, it's taken over by pirates, take out the pirates, you know, let's say it's the Nova Riders that have control of this outpost, go clear them out, and then I come back a week later and now it's the Dusters, or maybe it's, you know, taken over by, you know, the local security force, or it's just abandoned, or it's, you know, now it's being used, instead of being as a ship hub or a repair thing, it's now being used as a drug lab or something. I don't know. And some element of, oh, I'm not necessarily going to be able to just go and find, like, I can rely on the mission system to give me some locations, but I do want to explore, find stuff on my own, and maybe there are some loose threads to be put together there. Sorry, I'm done with this, and I do have to talk about my hangar. I think I'll save it for the next episode, but like, because it's just, that's how we're doing. Also, I'm sorry, I'm very laser focused on Star Citizen right now. I'm very starved for details on the wolf. I want more details on the wolf, and it's like I'm not gonna get them until, you know, until 4.3 releases. Maybe there'll be another PTU today. It's August 8th. Also, it's Vor Day. Happy Vor Day, everybody. Make sure I'm stay weird, stay freaky, people. My actual but that is basically what I want to do. There is the element, so I also said base building. Well, I want to start at my base. Okay, maybe not. I kind of like the idea of again, just staying out in the black and only refueling, going back to my station when I need to. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. The mood might strike me to go on long expeditions or just stick around one system and sort of laser focus on building this up, this outpost up. Yeah, actually, no, I think genuinely those two things, flip-flopping between those two things, you know, maybe doing some mining here, some salvage there, you know, also is going to be something, but, you know, that's where that's going to be. So until next time, have a good day. Great day, Ethan. Chowskis.